Thank you. All right, so I'm going to do a very, very, very quick warm-up. I'm going to give you maybe like 2 minutes here, maybe 3 minutes. I'd like you to, number one, graph this inequality. X is greater than or equal to -2. Graph that one first really quick. And then I want you to write the inequality that matches this graph for number 2. So what is the inequality that matches that graph? So I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Get these written down, please, and then we'll move on with our notes and what we're doing for the day. But go ahead and start this today, please. Get a new one.
Disappeared.
I'm sorry.
Like a piece of it, be either.
Like I had my eyes like wide open and that's from like.
Okay, Yoshi, try these problems, please.
Okay. I got my marker.
Oh, I didn't put this up there for you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Beat the road, beat the road.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah. You guys been planning that whole time? Oh.
Okay, about 1 more minute to finish up these 2 problems. Well, I gave you guys 3 minutes. I asked you guys to be ready for class.
I got it, Miss Jones. No, I just got it. Well, what are we supposed to do now? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow. I'm doing this way. I think I got it. Did I get it right? I don't think I did. I think I just did something random.
Okay, about 30 more seconds, and then we'll review these.
Oh, wait. No, I forgot.
Okay, you 2 need to stop talking, please.
Can you move me?
Yeah, I'm going to after break.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see a puppy.
Yes, we would like to see a puppy.
Wait, I'm in your sound. You're pinned to the whiteboard or the TV.
Michelle.
Oh, I'm pinned. Hang on. Stay there, Leon.
Oh my God, it's a puppy. It's a puppy. Bro.
Very cute puppy.
It was a black puppy or was it a bear? Oh my God, it's a black puppy. It's a bear.
It's very cute. Alrighty. On that note, let's do our warm-up, because everybody loves a good puppy. So, those of you here, I'm going to need you to focus up. Okay, you got one last chance. 5, 4. Thank you. I don't like using that method, so don't. Yeah. Okay, let's review these. First one, we're graphing x is greater than or equal to -2. So first we need to draw our graph. Make sure you have a number line that looks like a number line. Goes by the same amount, by 1s or 2s or whatever, right? We need to put our dot on what number, first of all? -2. -2. Is it an open or a closed circle? Closed. Why is it closed? Because it's got the equal to. Good. And then which direction am I pointing it? I need to go greater. So we need to point it the way that is greater than -2. Quickly. And then number 2 here. We're writing the inequality that matches this one. We're on, start with x always.
Wait, is it a negative one or a minus?
This is a positive one, right? Now we need to point or do our inequality. Is my arrow pointing to numbers that are less than or greater than? less than, and then I have a closed circle. So will I have an equal to or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is equal to because it's a closed circle. And then what number is it less than or equal to?
1.
1.
I got it.
Good. There's a little bit of a warm up just to practice some inequalities really quick. Now, let's go ahead and do our notes for the day. I don't think it'll take us too long. We'll start with a little bit of notes, and then we'll do a little bit of practice, and then we'll do a practice quizzes, and if there is time, we'll do an additional fun quizzes. No, we got to do a little bit of learning first. So I'm going to present my screen, and you guys should all have a new assignment that's called Writing Inequalities Notes. So let's go ahead and get those open under math. Writing Inequalities Notes. Go ahead and get that opened up, please. There should be a chart that you see about words and like the correct symbol, all of that stuff, some possible solutions. We're going to look at 4 examples, and then we're going to do 4 of them together, and then some practice. Lots of practice. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this. Let's do 125. Is that big enough?
Yes.
Okay. So basically what we're going to do is look at a written statement, something like this. I want to exceed the most points that I have scored in a game, which is 28. So we're writing inequalities based on that. So they look for words that might give us a hint here. So words like exceed, what does it mean to exceed something? To pass it, to do more than, to be bigger. So if you exceed something, you've done more, which means that you're doing greater than. Your symbol is a greater than. And then when you write your inequality, the number of points that you exceed in a game must be greater than 28 points. So some possible solutions for this basketball guy, I'm assuming it's basketball, he could score 29, 30, 31, or 32 points. If we think about this in terms of basketball, would it be possible for him to score 824 points in a basketball game?
No.
Not really. So you want to make sure that your possible solutions make sense. Also in basketball, can I score a half of a point? No, so you can't score 30 and a half points. So make sure you keep that in mind too when you're writing some possible solutions. Okay? Let's look at our next one. We're just going to review these couple and then we'll do a couple on our own. The next one, to receive a children's discount at the movies, you must be under 13 years of age. Can I be exactly 13 and get the children's discount? Nope. Can I be over 13? Nope. We have to be under, which means, so under is our keyword. We have to be less than, and then we have our less than symbol. Then when we write this, your age must be less than 13. So you could be 12, 11, 8, 5. Can I be 8 and a half?
No.
Can you be 8 and a half years old?
Yes.
Yeah, you can be 8 and a half. Can I be negative 20 and a half years old? No, it's got to be between 0 and 12 and a half or something like that, right? Can't be negative in this case because age does not go negative. You know, a negative years amount of old. We don't age backwards, unfortunately. Actually, I don't think that would be good to age backwards. You'd look old and then get young. I don't know. Anyway. Our next example here says that your essay must be at least 5 pages long. Can I write exactly 5 pages?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I write less than 5 pages?
No.
Nope. Got to write exactly 5 or more. So that gives us our greater than or equal to. So when we write our inequality, it should be the amount of pages, P, is greater than or equal to 5. And then these are kind of some possible solutions. You can write exactly 5 pages. You can write 5.5 pages, 6 pages, 8 pages. Would it make sense to say that you wrote 72 pages?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how old you are and the type of essay you're writing, right? So I've told you guys before that I did an essay recently for my master's program that ended up being, I think in the end it was like 75 pages long. So like I have written an essay that is very, very, very long. But most of the time you're not writing an essay that's that long. You're going to write an essay probably in high school that they want you to write 3 to 5 pages maybe. If you end up in college, they might ask you to write 5 to 10 pages. So usually your essays aren't going to be like 75 pages, but it is possible. If you're writing a book, you might be writing 700 pages if you're J.K. Rowling and you write Harry Potter books, right? So it depends on what you're writing. I did it in a month because I did it over the summer. It was a summer class. Monty, we were doing our writing inequalities notes, so it's this writing inequalities notes. So, cool. All right. So your essays can be different lengths. That doesn't really have to do with math, but I was just saying, you know, in terms of inequalities, it has to be at least 5 pages. Bless you. And then our final one here, John has a spending limit of $300. So let's say he's Christmas shopping and he has a limit of spending $300. Can he spend exactly 300? Yeah. Yeah, can he spend more than 300? No. Nope, it's got to be less than or equal to $300. So if we look at our inequality, whoops, sorry, undo, my bad. It says that his spending, S, is less than or equal to $300. So he can spend exactly $300. He can spend $250, $120, $42. He can spend 50 cents if he wants to. Can he spend negative $20? No, you can't really spend negative. Can he spend $340? No, that's over 300. So probably between 0 and 300 would be an answer on this one. Okay? So let's practice a couple of these. If we scroll down, there's 4 that we are also going to try on our own. So scroll to that second page. This is where I want to see you guys typing and doing this with me as we go. Okay?
Now you try.
So what we're going to do is read the problem, and then we're going to work to the left first. We're going to write down what the related words are, the words that help us decide if it's less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. Then we'll write down the meaning, so greater than, less than, blah, blah. We'll write down the symbol, and then we'll go to the right and write our inequality and possible solutions. So it's kind of like a working backwards to go forward. So let's start with what it says. It says, to be allowed on a children's ride at the fair, the child must be under 50 pounds. Can they be bigger than 50 pounds?
No.
No. What word tells you the type of inequality we might use here? Under. I'm going to highlight it. Whoops. Highlight it. I'm also going to type it over here because it's the word that we're going to use. Or my words are so little. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Okay. So our related word is under. It needs to be under 50 pounds. What does that mean? What sort of symbol will I use? Greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to? Less than. Can they be exactly 50 pounds?
No.
Mm-mm. Good. They have to be less than, so that means our symbol here is less than. Nope, they need to be under 50 pounds. 49 pounds would work. You're under 50. Okay. How would I write my inequality then?
Well, inequality would be
W
less than 40.
is less than 50. The weight of the kid, W, must be less than 50 pounds. And then I would like you guys to fill out the possible solutions. How much could these children weigh? I don't need to hear your answers. I just want you guys to type your own answers. Again, I don't want to hear the answers. I want you to type them. Yeah. I honestly, these situations are made up. I doubt that this is real. So, four solutions, please.
Can you do it like exactly on 50?
Can you? Is it equal to? No. So can you put exactly 50? Nope. Good. Yeah, just make sure you have at least 4 solutions.
I did it. I put 5. I put 49, 48%, 46%.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to finish out these boxes so that you have these boxes done. I'm gonna make my writing bigger while you guys do that.
I did 10. I did 30.
Okay. Just move my writing a little bit bigger. That's all right. We'll just keep doing them together. There's some that you guys are going to do on your own when we do our practice in a few minutes. So we'll do the rest of these 4 together. It's on a Google slide, but it's like matching stuff. So no, because I just said we're going to finish these ones together. You'll work on some of the matching on your own. All right. Our next one says you must be at least 16 years old to drive a car. Let A represent age. If you are at least 16 years old, and if you think about the knowledge of driving, I know you guys don't drive yet, but maybe you have, okay.
15, you could get your permit, and 16 is whenever you can get your driver's license.
That is true, but in order to drive the car alone, you need to be 16. So we're going to go based off of that, right?
Okay.
So, if you think about driving a car, assuming, we're just not going to talk about the fact that you already drive, because that's illegal, so we're not going to talk about it. Now, if you have to be at least 16, can you be exactly 16? Can you be exactly 16 to drive this car? Yep. Can you be less than 16 to drive a car? Nope. So you need to be greater than. Can you be equal to 16?
Yeah.
Yep. So at least are our keywords here. At least is our keyword. And what inequality did we say we're going to use? Greater than or equal to. Good. Okay, so this is a greater than or equal to situation. You must be greater than or equal to 16 to drive your car legally.
Miss Jones.
Yep.
At 11, I have an appointment, so I
That's
won't
okay. If
be
you
there.
need to head out, you can head out.
That's our lunchtime.
Yeah, that is the lunchtime anyway. So if you need to leave a little bit early, that's all right. We're going to do quizzes at the end anyway, so you'll be good.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Thanks. Alrighty. Let's write this inequality. How will I write my inequality here? What letter will I use first of all to represent age? A. What's my inequality? Okay, so your age is greater than or equal to how old? 16. And then again, I would like you guys to fill out the possible solutions on your own. At least 4, please. Notice that I'm actually using an inequality to tell you how many solutions you need. At least 4. Whoa. Inequalities, they're all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, there's one that says at least right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to finish filling out these boxes. I'm going to check my attendance really quick while you guys do that.
I'm doing 10 inequalities. Before you. No, boy. You should know. I'm doing 99. You're still driving down the road. What did you want to do? I just did 100.
Alrighty. How are we doing? Ready for our next one?
I did 2, 4, 5, 6.
as your, but that doesn't make the solution. You need to be older than 16. Can you be 2 and drive a car?
Oh, you can drive the little mini cars that they buy. Yeah, I like this car. Yeah, it's hard. But then you didn't get to see it because we didn't go outside.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. Alrighty, let's good. Also, I guess if you're thinking about it in terms of life, how long people live, your solutions probably shouldn't go past 100. Usually people that are 100 years old or older don't drive. So make sure your solutions don't go into like the 800s. Nobody's 800 years old, right? They got to be solutions that work within the context of the situation. Okay? Let's look at our next one. The capacity of a concert hall is 500 people. Let P represent people. The capacity. So what? First of all, what's our keyword? Capacity. What does capacity even mean though? How many people can go in there? So can I go over? No, capacity means that that's the most that you can have. You cannot have more than 500 people. But can you have exactly 500 people? Yeah, you can have exactly 500 people. Can I have 520 people? No. So is it going to be less than or equal to or greater than or equal to? Less than or equal to. Good. And then we need to type that inequality in. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger for you guys. So capacity means that you can't have more than that many people. So in this concert hall, you can only have 500 people or less. Okay, so they put a cap on it. So it's kind of like how, if you think about right now with the situation in the coronavirus, you'll see some stores that say they can have a capacity. Walmart, I think, is doing it, right? They have a capacity of, I don't know, 500 people. They only let 500 people in at once. Have you guys had to wait outside in line at Walmart? So some of you guys have. So that's because right now they're only letting 500 people in Walmart stores, and they stop you so that when one person walks out, one more person can walk in. They keep it at 500 people as best as they can. That's due to the coronavirus, not in general, but yeah. They don't do it anymore. Some places are doing it, some places aren't, so I wasn't sure. Yeah. So it depends on the store. But let's go to write our inequality. What do I need to write then? People. Good. The amount of people needs to be less. Oops, whoa. Less than or equal to 500. Good. People needs to be less than or equal to 500. And I would like you guys to come up with some solutions. And then think about it in context of the problem. Should any of your solutions be negative? Can you have a negative amount of people somewhere?
Yeah.
Nope. So make sure your solutions are still positive, but less than 500 or equal to. Okay, take about 2 minutes. Finish up that box, please. Huh? Yeah.
I did 21. Good for you. I did 20, 40, 50, and 60, 70. I all did it with the D. And D is 7D on 4D. 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D. Oh. You have your show. Oh, doctors. And then the nurse is gonna throw ice at us.
Alrighty. Let's look at our final one here. It says, to ride a roller coaster, the rider must be over 58 inches tall. What is our key word here? Over. We don't have at least in this one. It says over, not at least. So we must be over 58 inches tall. Can I be exactly 58 inches? No, because it wants you to be over 58 inches. So you can't be exactly 58. You have to be over 58. So is my inequality less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to? Greater than. You have to be greater than 58 inches tall. I don't know, you were staring at me, so I stared back.
Oh, I'm staring at that thing.
Okay. Yeah, if you're done, you can get it turned in. So you must be, no, I just am for me and you, I guess. You must be greater than or over 58 inches tall. So how would I write this inequality here?
You're going to put 8 greater than.
Yeah, good. Your height is greater than 58 inches. And then again, I would like you guys to write at least 4 solutions. And I'm going to give you 3 minutes to finish this up. Once you finish this chart, you can get it turned in. And then sit tight. We'll do a little bit of an activity really quick. Not quizzes just yet.
Wait, so it has to be less than 58?
No, you have to be over 58, greater than 58. Numbers that are bigger than 58. Mm-hmm. But also think about it in terms of height. Can I be 800 inches tall?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You can't be 60.
Most people aren't bigger than, let's see. So 6 feet tall is 72 inches. So most people aren't going to be taller than 80 inches tall. Because that's 6'8". And most people aren't taller than 6'8" inches. Right?
All right, got it.
Very few people are taller than that. Once you're done, you can get it turned in, yes.
Oh man, we can't do straight on 58.
No, you can't do exactly 58, but you can do over 58.
58 inches is what you can do exactly 58.
No, you cannot do exactly 58. Anything above 50, though. 58. What?
No.
It's 4'8" inches. No, it's not. It's 4'10" inches. Sorry.
So we just turn it in now? What? Wait, did he just shrink? Did he shrink? You said when you were. Yeah, when I was 5 foot. Yeah, that's what I said. It kind of just seemed like you just trying to like explain yourself getting shrunken.
No, he was talking about when he was that tall. There's nothing to do with.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes
I thought
I
he was
can't.
like shrinking. I thought he was getting shorter.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to close this, and then over in Google Classroom, you should have a new assignment posted, hopefully. That is called Match the Inequality. Do you see that? Not yet? You do? Okay, once it's there, go ahead and get it opened. If you need to reload your page, please do so. We're going to do all of them because it's not too much.
Wait, what are we doing?
Oh, wait, it's 16. We'll do a couple. I won't do all of them. No, 6. Oh, wait, 12. There's 12. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think it'll go pretty quick, honestly. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So the way that this works, I'm going to zoom in first of all. Yes, I'm aware. Skylar, pick your head up, please. Thank you. Huh? Yes, turn in the inequality notes. Okay, so what this is, what you're doing is matching inequalities. It says for the directions, number 1, read each inequality statement. So on slides 2 through 5, you have inequalities. This one says the temperature will be at most 60. Last winter, there were over 2 feet of snow. Okay, so you read all the inequalities first. Then you need to find the inequality, like the greater than, less than, all of those that match the statement on slides 6 through 9. So if we had this in paper, I would have you cut them out and glue them and all that stuff. But you need to find the correct inequality that matches it. So let's do the first one together really quick. It says that the temperature will be, where'd it go? At most 60. If it's at most 60, can I be over 60 degrees? No. Can I be exactly 60 degrees? Yeah. So it's going to be, your temperature is going to be less than or equal to 60 degrees. So you got to scroll through your slides and find X is less than or equal to 60. Where do you see that? Card what? I don't see it yet.
Wait, when are we gonna do that?
Where is it? Card, not 8. Oh, it's on slide 8, card number 7. So you can click on it. Once you click on it, you can copy that. So you right click and click copy. Scroll back up to where you're matching it. Right click and hit paste and move it to match next to it.
Copy.
Copy and paste the correct ones.
Why won't it let me click it?
I don't know why it won't let you click it.
And let me click it. Yeah, I want to click it. Let me click it. And let me click it.
No, you should just be able to click the box and it highlights it blue. No, you guys got to click the other ones. Click the inequalities, the ones on there. Yeah, click those ones and copy.
I did. It's not let me click it. I got it. Got to check that.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys. Let's see. It's 10:33. Let's do 7 minutes until 10:40. Try and just get as many done as you can. Copy and paste as many and match as many as you can, please. And then after those times, I'm just gonna have you turn it in, and I will check over what you've done. I'd like you to try and get at least 2 of the slides done though in the next 7 minutes. Okay. Try and match those inequalities as best as you can. You have about 7 minutes. Let me know if you need any help on any of them. But do your best to do as many as you can in those 7 minutes, please. They should all match up, yeah. Yeah, so they all should match up, and you shouldn't use any of them more than once. They should match up directly. You shouldn't double use any, okay?
This is so confusing now. Even greater than 2. Well, for the smart one. Yeah, it's a dumb one.
The large soda will cost no more than $2. So since no more, can it be exactly $2? Yeah. Can it be greater than $2? No, so it's going to be less than.
Because it never smells that much.
It always smells better.
I think you guys are smart and cry. It gives you more cry.
You guys can use notes.
Wait. Nope. Be out like a light. I mean, if he said that long, he might do it.
Okay, about 4 minutes. See how many more you can get done in 4 minutes, please.
I'm gonna have to finish everything whenever I get back, aren't I?
Okay, sounds good. All you need to do is finish up the matching and you'll be good, all right?
Wait, do we have to use?
And the stuff for meeting or the first class.
Yeah, and finish up whatever from the first class as well. Yep.
What? Yeah, I forgot what a beast means. Bruh. I did the butterboard.
Okay, about 3 minutes. While you guys do that, I'm gonna get our quizzes pulled up.
I think it's one. Okay.
Whiz, whiz, whiz.
You sound like a creep, Alex. Nothing wrong. No, I'm sorry. No, it's not even me. I didn't know a creep sounded. Well, I've had one before, like, do that. What's you wrong, Charlie? Nasty.
Okay, you got about 2 minutes. Get as much as you can done and stop talking, please. What?
Ooh!
I'm pretty sure that was Maudie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What was that?
All right. Okay, you got about 1 more minute to get as many of these matched up as you can, please. And then, no, we're just going to turn them in, whether or not you finish them, just to see how well you can do and what you could do in those minutes. So do as much as you can in the next minute, and then we're going to get it turned in. We'll head over. I mean, if you want to finish them later, that's fine. Just make sure it gets turned in by the end of the day, please. Okay? Okay. Or maybe leave it open so that after you finish the quizzes and you have a little bit of extra time, you can finish it during the quizzes. That's fine too. No. No. Match them correctly. This is how I determine if you're understanding it or not. Yeah. If you match them all wrong on purpose, I'm going to think that you don't get it, and then I'm going to make you do all kinds of extra work because you don't get it.
No, I think I got the first one. The first three, right?
Okay.
Huh? Huh? What?
I can't read this.
Bro, I like how this, I like how they just don't right yet.
At least means that it could be 15 pounds. Okay, so I know you guys are still working on it, so maybe just leave it open in a different tab. If you would like to keep working on it and finish it up, leave it open in a different tab, and when you're done with the quizzes and you're waiting, you can keep going on it, or you can get it turned in right now. It's up to you. But I am going to open up this quizzes and have you guys get logged in,
I have
please.
to go now. Bye-bye.
Bye, we'll see you later.
Bye.
No.
You're taking notes down.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get joined into this quizzes, please. I think it's 10 questions. I'm going to give you about 2, maybe 3 minutes to get logged into this quizzes.
I got it. Yeah, she's gonna join second. I got second. I'm first. It was Jada and then. Oh man, I wanted to read the ugly avocado again.
Okay, see if you can get logged in quickly, please. Should get about 14 of you guys logged in if everybody is behind their screens.
088. Dylan, is that you?
What does that mean?
Because it looks like somebody sneezed all over the table where we always sit. Hey, we got one more. How many more do we need? So there's 10 people in here and 5 people on left. And then 12. 15? Yeah, 3 more. We're really not in. I mean, especially if Skylar's not in it either. Yoshi, look, there's avocado. I want it to be the ugly avocado. There's 2 ugly avocados. Me right here? I'm an ugly avocado. No, that's a pear. That is a pear. It's a gadar. No, that's not one. Where's the ugly avocado? It's right there. It's a gadar. It's a gadar. And I want it to be the ugly avocado.
Wow.
I am the ugly avocado.
Skylar, you getting logged in? Okay, we're gonna wait about 2 minutes.
Well, an avocado's green, that one's blue. Where's the ugly avocado one? I always get the ugly avocado. Alex is a turtle. He's like, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. What a worse says, he says I can't get up. We need 3 more. Come on. I mean, Marty left too. Yeah, that's why sometimes that's why we can wait. I have no idea. I'd rather see we got 2 more. We're on double digits. Dang, the light is gone.
Alright. Getting there, Skylar? I think we're just waiting on you. Alright, awesome. Okay, I think we are good to go. Here we go. Okay, listen for a sec. 5. 4. No. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, this quiz is about writing inequalities. So it's similar to what we just did. It might give you a situation like you must be 58 inches to ride the roller coaster, or it might say something like X is greater than 24, and you need to figure out which one that is. So you're matching the words that they give you to the correct inequality sentence. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Basically like what we just did. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started, and here we go. Because you weren't